Hey guys, what's going on? BMcG here, war number 4 of season 38. We have a pretty decent war this war. I don't remember all the fights exactly because it's probably about a week ago since we did these fights, but we're going up path 7 here in section 1. Longshot here on Vivified, which is a very common placement. I'm using Overseer here, which is who I always use for this fight. The rest of the team is Bishop and Symbiote Supreme. Bishop is taking 2 fights this war. Symbiote Supreme is taking 3, I believe. And Overseer, I think, is just taking 1, if I remember correctly. So, yeah, right here, I eat a special 1. Kind of annoying, not a big deal. Now I'm in the corner. Again, not that big of a deal. We just want to try to get Longshot to drop special 2. He does. Then we punish it, and then we're going to try to get another special 2 out of him, but he's being really stingy. Now that he has us in the corner, he doesn't want to, drop his special 2. So I say, screw it, I'll just drop my special 1. I don't care if I push him red. I still have 1 more indestructible on my indestructible boost left. And then after launching that special 1, I am now stun immune, so I'm just going to be able to play as if the special 3 didn't really happen. So, yeah, now we just bait this heavy attack from Longshot, and then we start going to town. Drop the special 1 a little too early because Conflictor will purify it, but we punish the heavy attack there, and he's done. So, pretty easy fight, just invuln just in case, not a big deal. Next up we have Vivified Kingpin. My favorite counter here is Bishop. I think this is the best counter because you just parry and Kingpin will die. Like it's pretty straightforward. So yeah, so if Kingpin purifies a stun debuff, Bishop here will turn it into a passive, which is awesome because that will guarantee me to land hits. Right here we're cornered. Kingpin special 1 is like super easy to avoid, so I'm not really too worried about dexing it at all. Right here we drop the special 1. This will activate our Incinerate aura. It says steady release, but it's basically an Incinerate aura. This will allow us to stack up more debuffs on Kingpin, allowing us to take advantage of the burst damage that Bishop deals to the opponent when they purify a bunch of debuffs. So awesome fight there in my opinion. It's super safe. You just have to be comfortable playing against the wall. And yeah, next up we're going path 1 in section 2. We have Gorr on the first node, which is Never Back Down, I believe, and a couple other things. We're using Symbiote Supreme here, and we are boosting because we have some boss island fights that I wanted to boost for that I was going to do anyways, so why not boost for these? So this beginning of the fight is pretty hysterical. Like, look at all this burst damage Symbiote Supreme is doing from nullifying all these buffs on Gorr. It's pretty hysterical because we're landing staggers pretty frequently, and every time Gorr is struck, he's gaining a regen buff, so it's just pretty funny. So I wanted to get the special 1 out of Gorr real quick before I drop my special 3. Gorr also has, I think, 5 buffs at this point active, so the special 3, when we activate it, will nullify all these buffs, so I think I'll be able to loop another special 3 right away. So let's see. Yeah, we shoot straight to our special 3, so we just launch it again. Special 3 did a lot of damage, so the Mystic Power Back boost putting in work there, as well as Mystic Dispersion. And then now it's gonna be pretty funny here. So we drop the special 2 and he's done. So yeah, Symbiote Supreme is pretty good. That's after dropping 2 special 3s and then a special 2, it's still a less than 1 minute fight. So next up we have Korg on Buffet Overtime. We're using Bishop here. Bishop is probably going to be my first ever mutant rank 4. He's just so good. He counters the skill class pretty well right now, in my opinion, and I think he's going to age insanely well as well. He's still a really strong defender in Battlegrounds because his number of hard counters are quite limited. There are certain characters who counter him decently well, like you can use Warlock or Rocket Raccoon, but like Idum is the only one who is like a perfect counter to him. So yeah, I'm definitely going to probably rank 4 this Bishop as soon as I can awaken him. He doesn't need it, but I don't like taking I don't like taking characters to rank 4 that aren't awakened. So we dropped the special 2 here, and it's dealing quite a bit of damage. We'll just let this incinerate, take him down, and boom, he's gone. So solid fight there, if I do say so myself. Next up, we have a fun one. Node 50 Hulkling with Symbiote Supreme. I wasn't really sure how this fight would go. I was honestly worried about timing out due to spamming special 3s, but I figured with the safe, no, not the safe, the sick and tired attack tactic, when I have 3 or more debuffs on Hulkling, he'll be heal blocked. So I won't have to worry about him regenerating all the damage I'm dealing to him, because the debuffs that I will be placing on him after my special 3, once I get the set fangs active, all the bleeds will stack up, and that will passively heal block him, as well as dealing all kinds of massive damage. So we drop our first special 3 here, and we waited for him to no longer be indestructible. We dropped the special 2 here because the red damage from nullifying will bypass safeguard, and we could also, or I thought we'd be able to power steal. I think I'm indestructible, or I have a indestructible boost on. I think I put that on for the next fight, but I knew it would be useful here. Yeah, we do. Even though Symb Supreme doesn't really need indestructible boost if you're spamming special 3s, because the way he works with his like the armor up passive icon, it safeguards him from a certain percentage of damage on like 1 hit. So special 3 counts as 1 hit. So yeah, I mean, more than 50% health there taken away in that first special 3 cycle. So now I just need to keep spamming special 2s here and trying to get these yeah, trying to get them down here. Right there, we're doing pretty decent. We dropped 1 more special 3 because we didn't have the set fangs active, so we wouldn't be able to spam the bleeds. But I realized pretty quickly that this fight was not going to be a timeout. So yeah, this fight is pretty straightforward. I would do it again. I've been wanting to test Symb Supreme for Hulkling for a while now, and I was finally able to in War at least. I still want to see if he could be a decent enough counter to him in Battlegrounds, but Hulkling is down there, and that was pretty cool. So if you guys have been watching my channel for the last season or so, I've taken this Cersei I think 2 or 3 times now with Symbiote Supreme. It's a really safe fight. I think Nerd MCOC basically showed me this idea. I watched his channel, I believe. It was either him or Iron Patriot, but regardless, this fight's super safe. Even though Symbiote Supreme doesn't counter any of the hazard shift nodes like himself, you just spam special 3s and special 2s, and Cersei's gone. So yeah, I'm gonna start wrapping up the video because this fight's pretty straightforward. So if you guys do enjoy this video, hit like, subscribe if you're new. If you already subbed, you know I love you. I recently made a tier list if you guys want to check that out, because that's a fun little discussion to have with people. You guys can drop comments, let me know if I screwed anything up. It's fun hearing what you guys think about, you know, where champs rank in the game. But yeah, I'm gonna let this fight play out, and I will see you guys for the next video stream. Peace out, guys.